Hello everyone, and welcome to this part of my Darthmod playthrough as France in the late campaign. So, we are 2 turns from where we left off, and Savoy decided it was a good idea to actually invade me. And what do they do when they have insufficient number to actually take my capital? Well, raiding. Oh joy. So, other than that, the Rhineland is now not pacified, but at least in neutral, and I'm recruiting more to help with the public, whatever it's called, the public something, the happiness, I guess. But I got the. Let's see if I still have it here. Nope, but I got the workers' riots, even though you can see they are neutral, so I can't leave this and attack Amsterdam, which I'm planning to do pretty soon. So I have to stay here, so that can't be done this turn. But what we can do is to take this army and hopefully actually reach Lyon. The arrow indicates that that should be possible. But, silly me, not realizing that the army is way too small to actually do anything. Maybe I should have skipped even further ahead. Because apparently I can't actually do anything this turn. Let's see, of course we can do some recruitment. We need a bit of artillery. We can only afford 1 piece. At this time. Other than that, not much has changed. Oh yeah, we can do something this turn, and probably should as well, because Indians, they decided that, well, it's a very good idea to actually besiege them right now, and well, I would say it's a bad idea, but obviously the balance bar is not agreeing with me. But I have artillery, I have 2 pieces, even with this crappy 8-inch mortar. And I also have some decent troops. I only have 1 unit of militia. And I have some cavalry. Of course he has as well. Oh, Lancer Cav. Haven't seen that in a long while. But then again, I don't fight the Indians too often, and this is not Napoleon told wars. You don't see Lancers too often. They are there, but there aren't many of them. Anyway, time until surrender 1, so we definitely want to try to break out of this. Okay, let's set up the attack, shall we? Explosive shell. Let's see on the range here. It's decent, of course. I'm attacking Indians, and Indians have that annoying, well, Native Americans I should say, be more proper. They have the annoying hiding aspect, which of course is for balance purposes, but it's still annoying. Let's see, I can actually hide them in there. Let's see, they were actually hidden. They were actually hidden where they were standing, which was kind of weird, seeing that they were standing out in the open, but I'm not complaining about that. Let's see, we got them covering basically the entire deployment zone, that's good, and the mortars, they are covering some of it, and with explosive shell, of course the range drop for some reason, probably something to do with the characteristic of the shell. I don't know too much about that, so I'm not claiming to be an expert on that kind of stuff. So we have the chasseur de, not chasseur, but coureur de bois. I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so first native bowman. How's the range? 85. Not good at all. 120. So I think we put it. No, actually, I think we do it like this. and put the coureurs at the front of it. They don't have a light infantry doctrine, unfortunately, so I think the result of that is that if we keep them too close, they will actually be shot in the head by these guys, so let's try to avoid that. Let's see, the enemy doesn't have any artillery, so it should be perfectly safe to actually keep the line infantry back here. So, I am attacking. Unfortunately. That means I have to seek out the enemy, and the enemy is a hidden one, so there's a good possibilities for ambushes. Oh yeah, my general. And some lag, not to mention the lag. Oh yeah, lots of lag. That's nice. Going around for it, I see. Almost looks like my computer is dying on me. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind then. I was gonna say, it looked like it's better now, but just as I said that, it had a fit again. Let's see, it's kind of stable now. Of course, I have to jinx it. I'm just gonna shut up about that and just let it do its thing and try to ignore it if it doesn't crash my game. That would be the time to mention it, I guess. Okay, there we go. I lost a bit of cav, and I lost one of my skirmishers. One of my decent skirmishers, that is. Because I think the native bowmen are technically... Yeah, you see they have the skirmish mode on, which you don't find on proper line infantry. Oh, native bowmen. And musketmen. And even more musketmen. And I have superior musketmen, so that's good. And I do believe that these guys will actually die horribly, but it's for the greater good. Let's see, these guys are... I think they are too few, honestly, to... Well, they aren't taking too much casualties, so... Let's see if I rather try to outflank here. Because these are bowmen. These are musketmen. And these are musketmen. So... all of them are actually weak against... are weaker than my units. Seeing that they are native and they're not... don't get me wrong, they might be fierce, but they aren't properly trained. So they will lose in a straight out shootout. Let's see, I think I'll bring my general up here, just in case we need him. Come on, you're that close to routing. Well, at least they're wavering. But then again, they are firing more volleys than I am. And that's not a good thing. Not at all. These guys are shattered, so no chance of return. Let's see, these guys, they are actually winning. Should probably have let the artillery do its business. Well, oh, the tribal guns are actually routing. Some of these guys. Let's try to keep that on them. Well, these guys are disappearing out of range pretty quickly. Let's see, where are they needed? I don't know really. Okay, so those guys returned immediately. Yeah, I think I need to use my general here. He will die anyway if I actually lose the battle, so it's no use saving him just in case. I'd rather use him decisively than passively. But I don't like that they are actually losing. Oh, there we go, broken. Nice. Let's see, try to shatter them. Of course, that's when they decide to rearrange the lines, when you need one more volley to most likely shatter them outright. Anyway. Okay. That's not a good idea. Let's try to do this instead. Ah, come on. Garrison militia? You can never trust militia. Just look at the Battle of Camden. Never trust militia. And don't put them up against the the best troops the British has to offer in the battle. Turns out, that's not a good idea. Let's see, the musketmen, they are wavering. Okay, and musketmen actually outrange the bowmen. I guess that makes sense. Militia has returned. Let's see, we want concentrated artillery on the musket. Well, of course you also want to damage the tribal gunners, but what what to target really? These guys, they still haven't taken that much damage. That's good. These guys are shattered. No, they are still broken. Still broken. Broken. But these guys are obviously fearing the imminent charge and was wavering and now is routing. Okay, they are shattered, that's good. And this flank is completely shattered. Let's see, I think it's only the mounted tribal gunners left. There might be one or two hidden units hanging around somewhere. Let's try to make the retreat here. Of course there are tribal gunners, so I think they will try to shoot it out. They might try to... Well, never mind. I was going to say they might try to charge, but it's too late for that. I'll end the battle, because I don't think I can actually... Well, I have one cavalry unit, and I don't think you can do too much damage here. Not anything that would actually change anything. Might shatter a few units though, but you can see here, only 233 men remaining anyway. So I'm not too concerned about that. Let's see, can we actually... Ah, come on. Well, I accidentally merged these two units. Oh well. I was gonna say, let's see what we can actually repair here, if anything, and apparently this unit is repairable. Let's see here. So this unit was the one with... Okay, now they have artillery, so never mind, this fort is not a good idea for me to be attacking. So, for now, we should probably give up on this, at least until we have more units being able to reinforce them. And that's not happening anytime soon, because they're probably coming from Louisiana, which is where I can actually recruit some proper units. So, I can't do anything here. Not this turn anyway. So, let's skip ahead a turn and see if anything actually changes. And we might take another battle. Okay, yeah, just look at this. Now there's a full army here. Brilliant. So let's see if there's anyone attacking us. So we can get a battle going without having to take initiative ourselves. And of course another thing, with taking Amsterdam, which I'm certainly will do, the Dutch Guiana turns rebel, and that makes it easy for us to capture. Well, easy, yeah, for us to capture. And secondly, Sri Lanka, or Ceylon, I think that's the name of it in the game. Oh, come on! Oh well, I guess everyone wants to declare war on me. But what I was saying, let's see. Yeah, Sri Lanka, or Ceylon, or whatever it's called, they're also Dutch. So when the Dutch Empire collapses, they turn rebel, and that means I can capture that, which means I have a foothold in India. Oh joy, oh joy. This is not so joyful. They have standard line infantry, but they also have artillery, so retreats. And of course, more raiding. Thankfully, Russia hasn't actually joined a war against me. That's at least something. So, to sum it up, I have Great Britain, Austria, the Netherlands, and Prussia against me. And of course Westphalia, but who cares really. So, 4 major powers of Europe has decided to declare war on me. Nice. Well, not very nice for me. Oh, did these guys actually rebel? What? No, they didn't. Oh, of course they're suffering from the... Ah, I forgot about that. And, yeah, I got a crippled economy. That's fun. I could, of course, give Prussia this and ask for peace in return. Historically, I think they gained control of this area. Yeah, this is part of Prussia, isn't it? When they formed... this was a part of Prussia when they formed Germany in 1871. Right? 1871. Around that. Well, that's debatable. But we'll see. At least we'll gain some rebels, but we might be able to actually handle them. We don't have too much artillery, which is a... Oh, come on! They built fortifications. I hate fortifications. And of course these guys have it too. I might have an overpowering army. Okay, I don't want the bullshit auto-resolve to just ruin this, so let's see. Okay, we actually won. Which is realistic. So, now I have captured Strasbourg again in Alsace-Lorraine, or what was this? Alsace-Lothringen, which was the German name of it. And I can take this army, and well, of course we have some problems right here. This is gonna rebel anyway, so I think I'll just make them pay again. So this is not a good garrison, but it's all we have for now. And we have raiding going on left and right. But then again, we do have a navy, which should be capable of punching a few holes into this. And let's see. Let's take a look at our trading partners, because we really need some trade going on. Yeah, That's arrangeable. Okay, they are protectorate of Dagestan, of course, like every other. Like, yeah, every other small nation in this game. Yeah, that's a weird bug. Dagestan, this relatively remote place on the map. Just having, yeah, just look at this, being protectorate of basically a good chunk of the small nations, or single region nations. But we were gonna take a look at trade agreements. Oh yeah, nice. And Wittenberg, I think you declined me in the past, but I'll give you the rights of man, and we are good to go. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. So that's very good. We don't have to worry about the economy anymore, and most likely we won't have to worry about these neighboring provinces, except from Prussia, obviously. So this region will most likely rebel. That'll be interesting. These guys, they might march on France, on Paris, I guess. We'll see. I don't think they have a big enough army to actually take this on. With this, well, most of these troops are garrison units, but they should be proper garrison units with like garrison infantry, line infantry, and some garrison, of course, mortars, which aren't the best, but I think I'll have like 2 or 3 batteries, and that's at least doing something. These guys still holding strong. I'll give them some money next turn, because I will actually have some money next turn, and I can help Spain out a bit. We're technically not allies, I think. We might be, but at least we have a common enemy. So yeah, this will be a fun one, and the fun will begin in the next part. So, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.